wonders of God. The Bible makes it clear throughout the scriptures that our God is a God of wonders. Exodus chapter 15 verse 11 says, "Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods? Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders?" We understand that God is full of wonders, especially when he wants to manifest his almightiness. He will do it to secure his glory. Exodus chapter 11 verse 9, "And the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt." You see, God purposely hardens the heart of Pharaoh just to show how wonderful his is sometimes. But God may decide to be quiet and leave us to face challenges, not that he cannot save us, but for us to see his wonders. Moses was face to face with a hopeless situation. His strength failed him. He couldn't know what to say or do to deliver the children of Israel. To worsen the case, even the God that sent him on assignment to deliver the Israelite is the one telling Moses he will harden the heart of the Pharaoh. My question is that, it were to be you and I in such critical situations, what would be our reaction? But God was trying to communicate his wonders to Moses, Pharaoh, and the Israelite, that his wonders is beyond boundary. He wants to teach Pharaoh the lesson of his life. Meaning, from today henceforth we should learn how to relent on the arms of God Almighty. I am assuring you that God is fully aware of every situation you might have found yourself right now. Exodus 4 verse 21, "And the Lord said unto Moses, When thou goest to return into Egypt, see that thou do all those wonders before Pharaoh, which I have put in thine hand, but I will harden his heart, that he shall not let the people go." Meaning, I want to do something unimaginable in a hurry to secure my glory. Do you know it's the existence of darkness that gives glory to light? Darkness exists so that we can appreciate value and know the importance of light. Genesis 1 verse 17 to 18. "And God set them in the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness, and God saw that it was good." God manifests his wonders especially in critical situations that defile human efforts. I mean, like the situation that you are in right now. The wonders of God Almighty can create and recreate. A non-entity turned into a celebrity and became a generational opinion. The wonders of God can pull a man from the lowest pit and place him on the top. The wonders of God help our voice to be heard. The wonders of God make somebody a territorial commander. There's nothing too lost to be found if God is with you. Examples of those who experience the wonders of God. 1. Joseph. In Gen 39 verse 1 to 6, "And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man, and he was in the house of his master the Egyptian. And his master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hand. And Joseph found grace in his sight, and he served him, and he made him overseer over his house, and all that he had he put into his hand. And it came to pass from the time that he had made him overseer in his house, and over all that he had, that the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake, and the blessing of the Lord was upon all that he had in the house and in the field. And he left all that he had in Joseph's hand, and he knew not aught he had, save the bread which he did eat. And Joseph was a goodly person, and well favored." You see, from where we read, we discovered that the wonders of God is the secret of Joseph's prosperity. The most interesting part is verse 21 to 23, which says, "But the Lord was with Joseph, and showed him mercy, and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison. And the keeper of the prison committed to Joseph's hand all the prisoners that were in the prison, and whatsoever they did there, he was the doer of it." The keeper of the prison looked not to anything that was under his hand, because the Lord was with him, and that which he did, the Lord made it to prosper. 2. Another clear example of the wonders of God is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who were delivered from the burning fiery furnace. In the book of Daniel chapter 3 verse 28 to 30. "Then Nebuchadnezzar spake, and said, Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who hath sent his angel, and delivered his servants that trusted in him, and have changed the king's word, and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any god, except their own God. Therefore I make a decree, that every people, nation, and language, which speak anything amiss against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, shall be cut in pieces, and their houses shall be made a dunghill, because there is no other God that can deliver after this sort." Verse 30 is so interesting. "Then the king promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the province of Babylon. These men were promoted by the wonders of God. 3. Abraham. Genesis 12 verse 1-3 says, "Now in Haran the Lord said to Abram, Go for yourself for your own advantage away from your country, from your relatives and your father's house, to the land that I will show you. And I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you with an abundant increase of favors and make your name famous and distinguished, and you will be a blessing dispensing good to others. And I will bless those who bless you, who confer prosperity or happiness upon you, and curse him who curses or uses insolent language toward you. In you will all the families and kindred of the earth be blessed, and by you they will bless themselves." So Abram departed, as the Lord had directed him, and Lot his nephew went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran. Genesis chapter 12 verse 4, Abraham department. Verse 7, the blessings came on him. The wonders of God is indeed without numbers. The children of Israel were delivered only by the wonders of God. Exodus 3 verse 20, "And I will stretch out my hand, and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof, and after that he will let you go." At the end of the tunnel comes victory. The children of Israel were released from the hands of the Pharaoh into their God's ordained promised land. Things to note about the wonders of God. 1. The wonders of God can make someone a public opinion. Daniel 3 verse 30. "Then the king promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the province of Babylon." These men were promoted by the wonders of God. Job chapter 9 verse 10. "Which doeth great things past finding out, yea, and wonders without number." 2. The wonders of God was what separated the Red Sea for the children of Israel. Exodus 13 verse 18. Let read, "But God led the people about through the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up harnessed out of the land of Egypt." 3. The wonders of God can turn a nobody into somebody, a nonentity into celebrity, and give voice to the voiceless. In the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 27 says, "But God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty." In the same chapter, 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 20. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not God made foolish the wisdom of this world? In conclusion, God does not consult any man to do his things. God can carry out his purpose with or without anybody, especially in a hopeless situation. God is not a respecter of people. He is God. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.